Whoa! It's Minifigure Illusion reporting from somewhere on Brick Ship Earth. Brick Ship Earth. That's where I'm reporting from. We are reporting. We're gonna click some bricks, yo. Let me. I didn't get this totally set up here. 1 second. Okay. I was watching some Nathan Florence getting barrel dead. What is the tinfoil brick apocalypse? Here we go, dude. Now where's the live one, dude? Whoa, trippy, dude. Where am I, dude, in this video? Where am I, dude, in this? Whoa, dude, this is trippy, dude. Whoa, dude. That's the house like when I first got here, man. Trippy, dude. I gotta dial myself in. Sorry about that. Dude, swing. All right, man. We're live. 1.56K. 1560, dude. Let's get that up, man. All right. All right, 0. I don't even think anyone's in here since we haven't actually made a video in a little while. Life's been lifing. All right. Okay, let's get this. There we go. It's the sound of bricks. Oh my. Oh boy. There we go. I gotta be able to see what's going on in the chat, yo. In the chat. How's your chatitude? Get chatty with it. All right. Boom. Like, subscribe, become a member. So this one, I have been sitting on this set for a super long time. The Technic Batmobiles. Dude, I forgot who sent it to me. But we're gonna build it because I have it here and I've been meaning to get to it for a while, and I don't have anything else to build right now. So this one is here. I forgot who sent this to me, but it's this one right here, the Batman Batmobile. We'll see how it does. I have the actual play scale size of it. We'll see how it compares to that. I think that's the Batmobile right there as well. I mean, just getting a look at it right there. Wait, where is it? It looks a little funky. I don't know. You tell me. Right, there's what it's. We'll see. We'll do a compare and contrast. Batmobile, 1,300 pieces. Set. What's going on, Carooster, Sean Bond? We're here. We're getting back into the groove of this thing. I figured I'd do a couple number bags and see what's going on. This has been sitting in the archives, waiting for a moment, just like this to do it. Here we go. Number bag 1 right there for the opener. 3 and 2. I don't know. They're all pretty well packed in there. There's the instruction book. Oh, it's while it was still just plain white. I think this set is fairly, I don't know if it's fairly old, but we got look at those big old tires right there. Look at that. Lego, the largest tire manufacturer on the planet. Let's see. 6. Bunch of big pieces. Only 6 number bags. Interesting. It's because it's a Technic set. Technic's a whole different vibe. That's 7 number bags. There's 2. All right. What's going on out there? It's time to like get chill with it all, and it's been a hectic couple. It's been a hectic week, man. It really has. All right, there it is. Swing. Oh, look at that. Love when they put these in the envelopes and they come out all perfect. What year was this? 2022. All right, it's not that old. 2022. The Batmobile. The Batmobile. All right, looks like number bag. We're not going to looks like it's number bag 1 is a lot of just Technic bricking, which is fine. We're just going to relax with some bricking. We need to brick tonight. All right, there it is. Number bag. Oh, there's another. All right. The ASMR part of the video right here. All right, there we go. We got it open. Uh-oh, something just went flying. I don't know. Well, whenever I figure out what that is, I will. How's everyone doing out there? How is everyone doing out there on Spaceship Earth? We're holding down the fort, man. It's been a hectic week. I think I'm starting to get a little bit of the gnarliness of it just kind of settled in. I went and skated this afternoon for the first time. My strawberries are killing it, by the way. I think I'm gonna have a pretty good strawberry harvest this year. I think it's looking like it, but and my peas are starting to pop. The peas are popping, but I went skating this evening, just to go get some exercise, get back in the groove of it, and do that kind of a thing. And I had to go by the market to get some coffee. And I pulled in I pulled into the market and I was like, I need to go by the bank really quick. And boom, right there it was the office for the hospice people. And I was thinking about how like cool those people were. And I had that, like, it started to hit me. I was like, whoa, dude, like gnarly. And I don't know, I had a lot of thoughts about it all, and was driving home, a little time in the car, little post endorphin thought, and I was tripping out. I was thinking about like skating. I don't think my dad had ever seen me like skateboard. I don't think that was something my dad had ever like witnessed, was my skateboard vibe. I don't really, I think my dad always was a little tripped out on the skateboarding thing. I remember once I met him in an airport somewhere. I think I was meeting him at a connecting flight in San Francisco or something like that. I forget really where it was, but I came rolling up with I had my skateboard in my hand because I never leave home without a skateboard. Rule number one, always have a skateboard. And I remember him going, dude, like, what do you take that thing with you everywhere you go? And it wasn't like cool. It was sort of like really, dude? Like, what's your vibe with that? I mean, I must have been like in my 20s. So it's funny. I was out there skating today. I'm what 55, right? Still skating, man. Still skating. And but yeah, I was thinking about that on the drive home. I was like, yeah, just kind of that weird vibe. It was it was just something my dad wasn't into, dude. I don't know if he wasn't into it, dude. I just don't think he had any real understanding. Like he would always come, he used to visit me all the time up in Portland, dude. He really liked Portland. So he'd come up and visit me, him and my mom would. And then I told him he needed to just visit by himself for a while. And he'd come up and visit. I don't think I ever got down to the Burnside. I don't think he was even slightly curious what it was all about, even though that was the whole reason I had moved to Portland. But so whatever. So I was driving home, dude, and this is like tricky. Okay, I was driving home and I just had that weird feeling, dude. So I got home and I was like, I sat down with Owl and I was like, Owl, I think I had one of those kind of crazy conversations with Owl for a minute where I was like, look, man, it's I just want to touch base with you about, I kind of do my life with Owl way differently than my dad did with me. Like I don't think we were like, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like me and Owl when I was a kid. My dad was always working, dude. He was one of those dudes that was always like working. He had an ad agency and stuff, so he was always off, but he was always like he was way supportive of my surfing vibe. Like he would always like take me down to the ocean and stuff, dude. He was like super down for my surfing vibe. I do remember that as a kid. Like he was pretty supportive of the surfing endeavor and all that kind of stuff. But so I got home and I had Al. I sat Al down and I go, I just I really just want you to know that one of the things I've been thinking about a lot today, or even I guess not a lot, but just on the drive home, was missed opportunities, man. Missed opportunities and how like that's I think that's why I do my deal a little bit differently with Owl than I had is a lifetime goes by and you realize you missed a bunch of moments by just, I don't know, just being a pain in the ass. And so, yeah, man, it's kind of hit me a little bit like that. Just that that's it, man. Which is okay. That's why I was like, all right, man. I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna get my Lego game on and just chill out on a Saturday night and try to get grooving. All right, looks like there's some sort of axle action. Axle action. That's what that seems to be for me, is an axle. But besides that, man, I'm pretty I'm in a good place, dude. On that level. Like I'm excited for the next day. I think I was talking about earlier today. I think I'd sort of lost interest in the thing for a minute. I think I was struggling with, what am I doing? I talked about it here a little bit. Like, what's the mission, man? Like, what is the mission? And wait, hold on. What's the mission, yo? And now the mission's clear. It's like, spend as much time with my son as I can. I think that's what it really comes down to, man. Spend as much time with my son as I can. I trip out, man. He's growing up so quick, dude. But I've been blessed with being like us being able to facilitate a life where I get to be that parent, man. It's like that thing. I remember when my wife was like, Al was done breastfeeding, and my wife was like, I want to go and I want to go chase my career. And I remember, I think back on it, I go, what a it was funny. It was me being supportive of my wife. Like, okay, like I understood what she needed to do in her like life for herself. She needed to go and find out she was really good at something. And so I was down to do that. So when I decided to be a stay-at-home dad and raise Owl and the kids while my wife went and did her career thing, it wasn't really it wasn't some sort of weird like thing to do it for, like, to spend all the time with my son. It was really because I was like super down for my wife to do her thing, man. I was like, right on. Like, this is cool. And it was an opportunity where she could, because she had the power to generate way more capital than I could being a carpenter. So I was like, all right. And now I look back on it, I go like, what a gift that was. I don't even think I've truly realized what a gnarly gift that was till maybe like this, like as I'm talking right now, dude. G'day, Cactus. What's going on, Megan? Long time. And like now that I'm thinking about it, like talking, that's why I always like doing this kind of thing because I kind of figure things out on the fly, right? Like, yeah, when I decided to be the stay-at-home parent, it really was to support my wife's dreams, man. And now that I look back on it, it was truly a gift. It was truly a gift, man. And I it's been a lot. It's been a crazy couple years up here, getting just dialed in with like life and the whole thing. And my wife's been struggling a little bit in her own endeavors, but yeah, I think we got some resolution. I think my dad's passing was sort of good for everybody in a weird way because it really like he showed up to like remind us all like how and I don't know how short it all really is, man. Like he's the one who took one for the team, dude, really. Because I'm an only child, so it's just me, my dad, my mom, and then I got Owl and my wife, and then the minigram dude out there. But she's off doing her own thing, dude. You know, it's trippy. It's a weird thing. Like I really am. Like I think it's like as I'm talking, I'm just really like, wow, dude. Like it's kind of amazing. I've gotten to spend so much time with my son, and I just sat him down tonight and was just talking to him about it, just how important it is to not waste time. All right, look at this. It's funny. Whoa, dude. So yeah, it's starting to kind of sink in a little bit, but not in a weird way. Just a real. Life's a trip, man. It really is. All right, let's see. Then this goes. Oh no, I did something wrong here. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on, I'm a little confused. I done got myself confused here. So what do you guys got going on out there? What is going on out in spaceship Earth? Oh yeah, I'm not into the whole sorrow thing. I'm not that kind of a dude. No, I'm absolutely like I was talking about Earth today on one of my on the other stream. It's no, it's all the more reason to get fired up, man. celebrate people's lives by living, dude. Like that's always been like my take on it all is you celebrate people's lives by living, by getting super gnarly on it. So it was good. That's why I went and skated today. I was like, all right, man, like I went and worked in the garden all day. I planted a bunch of seeds. I I kind of just got busy. I got busy living, dude. And then I was like, you know what? I gotta go skate. I gotta get the old gnarly going. So I went down and skated. I wasn't like on fire or anything, but I was like, I'm stoked. I went and did some turns and just got in the flow. Because I think that's the most important. Like, I think that was the big trippy part was just realizing how important it is to stay in motion, man. What's going on, Cactus? Ah, thanks, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Some bricks. And grateful you're handling your situation in a healthy way. Always a way, good vibe with when you check in with the tribe. Yeah, man, it's like I said, man, it's been a fantastic experience, man. But I think that just like running the point the last, I've been on point for the last 10 days. Crewster, thank you. I appreciate that. I've been on a gnarly point the last couple days. I don't think that it really like hit me. Like today I was driving back from skating and I was like, whoa, trippy, dude. It's weird, like, because I'm so close with Owl, right? Like I have just a trippy, like, I've been really blessed with having a close relationship with Owl, and even though we had a crazy math fight today, dude. We had a crazy fight about decimals. He got super mad at me. So he kind of lost it on me for a little bit, but then it was funny. It's just, being that close with your kid is a pretty special. I think this must have been the piece that flew back here somewhere. Wait, hold on. Some piece there. Yep, there it is. Boom. Yeah, so I had a big talk with Owl tonight about it. And I was like, even though I've been like, except for going surfing, like, and stuff like that, I've been pretty much present in most every day of Owl's life, except for when he was a little baby and I went to work. But I sat down and I was talking to him, man, and I was like, it's super important to just be aware of just how quick time moves. That, I think that's the real trippy part, is just how quick time moves, man. Dang, dude. Hectic. But it's okay too. I feel more I feel better. I guess this is the trippy thing. I feel better about life today than I did when I was making. Remember, I was talking on the stream like 3 streams ago about just not really like knowing. Like I like it was almost like a therapy session. There's a lot going on, just not really. And like now I'm like, I feel pretty resolved in like an interesting way about life right now. Like I feel rejuvenated and I feel pretty good about it all. Which is interesting because I forgot what the oh wait oh, cactus. I told mom I'm putting her in a jar of Vegemite. Yeah, there you go, dude. But you gotta, but she's going to Mars. Are you gonna send her up to Mars to be with her art? I'm yeah, it put it all into perspective. It was funny. It was the kind of trippy thing is all my dad was concerned about was because me and my mom used to be super close when I was like a kid, teenager, and all that kind of stuff. And then somewhere along the way, we just, I don't know, life got weird, right? And the later part of the last like decade or so, I've been way closer with my dad. And my dad's like real last wish was all he wanted was for like me and mom to be cool. And and I will say that it seems to have put it all into perspective. It's very interesting. Like I think my mom's mellowed a little bit. I think my mom's kind of relieved in a weird way, although she would never admit it. But I think there's a certain level of relief that I think she was tripped out how well I dealt with the whole thing. Like not like dealt with it emotionally, but like how I handled it. Like I handled business, dude, on this whole thing. Like I took care of it. I took care of it in a way that I think my mom didn't quite understand I could take care of it. Like I really did show up in a huge way. And I think that like that sort of shifted my mom's perception about a lot of stuff because she didn't have to deal with really anything in regards to like what was going on. I was like, I got it. Just I'll take care of all of this, dude. So she hasn't had to do any of it. And I know she was sort of worried because my dad didn't. My dad had gotten wiped out in the tech bubble thing in '08 and never recovered, dude. Because when my dad got wiped out in the tech bubble, that was 20 years ago. He's like 60, dude. They got completely destroyed in that whole thing and never really financially recovered. So like, at the end, it's I remember my mom just like getting super like, and I'm like, look, mom, like I got you covered. Like, don't worry about it. Like, it's all good. And I think she, because it's like I said, it was a little bit. How do you say? How you say? A little prickly, dude. To say the wait a second. This is wait, Hold on. I did something wrong here. Oh, wait. Oh, I had to back it up a notch. I missed it. I missed the thing. Autocorrect. Autocorrect. So I think my mom's real like settling into the fact that it's gonna be okay. You know, that like I think my dad's whole mission was to get up here to get by, like, so when it all happened, because I don't know if my mom would have wanted to move up here if my dad had died down back home. I don't think she would have been as keen to like move up to Kernville after my dad had passed. I don't know, think she would have been into it. I think she would have just like stayed down there. So I think like the weird thing was it like my dad's whole mission was just to get mom up here and survive long enough to pull that off. It was weird how it all happened because you know, the reason they ended up having to move up here was because when the fires happened down in that whole fire thing happened, the guy they were renting from came and like immediately gave him an eviction notice and it's like, I'm gonna sell this place as like for the fire scam, dude. He was one of those dudes who was like, "Oh, you guys got to go, dude. I'm going to make a huge profit off of selling this condo I'm renting you guys." And so they were forced to like all of a sudden like look for a place to live. And that's when my dad called me up and he's like, "Hey, man, like, can you find us a place to live up there?" And I was like super like, I don't know, dude, because it's, you know, I live in Trump country, dude. Like it is Trump country up here, and my folks aren't Trump country, dude. Just they're not really that way, dude, if you know what I mean. And so I was super like, "Hey man, like you guys can move up here, but I don't know if you're gonna dig it, dude. It's a little not your vibe, dude." And my dad's like, "It'll be fine, dude." And so they moved up here 2 months ago, dude. Like 2 months ago, like they moved up here because they were forced to move out of their place that they'd been there at their other place for like 5 years, dude. Like just chilled out. They kind of had their scene dialed, and then the fire came, and they're one of those stories you hear about, like where the dude's like, "Oh, dude, you got to go, dude. I can make a bunch of money here, dude. Sorry, see ya, bye." And it was sort of uncool, but now I get that once again, God is doing what God does because my mom never would have moved up here if dad had died down there. There's no way. I just don't see it. So now she's up here, she's comfortable, she's chill. We got it covered. We're gonna make it happen. It's a big undertaking. I gotta figure out how to like link it all together, but you know, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna figure it all out, man. And because that's what we do, right? This is trippy. Whatever this is I'm making right now, the gears on the Technic stuff's trippy, dude. And I don't get why they needed all this gears in there. Huh. I did something wrong. Wait a second. Uh-oh. Hold on. Uh-oh. I don't know. Is this one of those things? Let's see. So this goes. I see. Good thing I looked at that. I did something totally wrong. 2. Hold on. Hmm. Oh, okay. I see now. All right. Let's see. So yeah, it's super interesting how it works out. So like, yeah, my mom's like all settled in, and we're gonna try to get my wife's mom to move out from Florida to live with my mom, so they can pull a Golden Girls. That's our plan is to get the moms because they get along. The moms get along, and that's if I can pull that off, like that's the miracle move is to get my wife's my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law is super cool, but she's like agoraphobic and lives in Florida. So I gotta like, and she might have a little bit of a drinking problem, but you know, that's because she's all alone in Florida, dude. What else are you get? What else are you gonna do when you're 80 and alone in Florida, dude? But yeah, life's a trip, right? So that would be super cool if I can pull that off, because that would take care of all the loose ends, man. Building a Ahsoka Jedi Interceptor. There you go. I was looking at that thing, man. I'm waiting for that to come on sale. I like it though. It's a clean looking ship, dude. I'm waiting for the U-wing, dude. I want to get the U-wing, but then my life. Wait, let's see what's going on. Yeah, it seems like everything's fallen into place. It's hard to believe. Truth that it was almost 20 years. I was still in uni at the time, so I was pretty insulated from the effects of the recession. But then my life took a nosedive, and I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, that 2008 thing was gnarly, dude. Imagine being 60 something and getting wiped out like that. I remember talking to my dad once, and he was like, it's gnarly trying because he's like an ad man, dude. Like that show, the ad man. He's like an advertising guy for like tech companies. Like she was super successful. My dad's like an award-winning like ad man, dude. And so when he got wiped out in the tech thing in 2008, dude, it was pretty late in the game, dude. Like he's getting, he should be retiring at that point. But all his stuff got zapped in the tech bubble, and then so he was trying to get back in the game. And I remember talking to him at one point, and he's like, dude, it is so gnarly because I'm the old guy. I'm the old guy and I get no respect. Like my dad had to like reinvent himself and try to get back in the game at like 60 something, dude. And advertising's a young dude's game, dude. It was super, and he never pulled it back off, dude. Even to the end, like when we were working together last year, he just wanted to get one, pull it off, dude. Like my dad's sort of like thing was he's just wanted to pull it off, man. And he just couldn't like get around the corner and he would talk about it. And I remember I talked to him one day and I was like, Dad, I go, the beautiful thing is like it's all online now. You don't have to show up in an office, dude. Nobody knows, dude. And I remember him like kind of tripping out, dude. What's really interesting is my dad was like a tech guy, and somehow the dude, I found a bunch of his ads, dude. Like he has like one of his brochures from his old companies. And it's interesting, like my dad was at my dad was got one of the highest entrance scores ever to MIT, dude. Like full ride to MIT from Canada. And he was one of the first dudes that was like working on the original like AI computers and stuff, dude. Like my dad worked on this crazy. That's why I always tripped, dude. Like that my dad was like, I always figured my dad might be like deep state gnarly, dude. Apparently not, but I always used to trip because he was super in the ground floor of the technology, dude. Like, but what was interesting, like when the tech bubble happened and he got wiped out, it was like the technology just leaped past him. I remember like not that long ago, he had gotten trying to help him with his phone, dude. Like he just couldn't wrap his head around like the phones. And I remember just tripping, being like, dude, but like you like invented this like kind of technology. You're like one of the dudes, like that dude was in Silicon Valley in the 70s. You knew all those dudes, man. It's pretty trippy like that. And then, you know, life's a trip, man. It's hard, man. It is. That's. I think that might be the difference that I have, like the skill set I have as a human being, is I can pretty much reinvent myself kind of easily. Like that's where I've lucked out. Like when I became like a skilled carpenter at like 35. Was 35, almost 40, 35-ish. Let's see, I got sober when I was 40. I'd been a carpenter for like 5 years. But yeah, I became a carpenter like 35. Super late to the game, dude. And reinvented myself, dude. Like I've reinvented myself, like had to reinvent my life like 10 times. So like being a father late in life too was like has been a super blessing. Like being a dad at 45 has really like helped me like stay in the game. I was talking about that on the other stream a little ways back, was having Owl late in my life really has been a blessing that's just kept me like in the game in a way that whoa, this looks, dude, look at this instruction. Looks crazy, dude. I got to put all this together. Maybe it's easier than it looks. Like if Owl was the age of of the minigram, I don't know if I would be dealing with life quite so well. If that makes sense. And so it's nice to hear that it's not too late to change. Yeah, dude, I became a carpenter at 35. I became a YouTube a viral. Then I started my YouTube career at like 41, and then I became a dad at 45, and I started a ranch at like 52, dude. What's going up, Hans? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. You know, like like that's the interesting thing about it is there really hasn't been any like when I was running that dude ranch in Pennsylvania from like 27, I think on my 30th birthday party there. And then I was a concrete cutter for like five years. I was a concrete cutter. Just cut concrete, man. That was gnarly too, dude. I loved cutting concrete, man. I was gonna make that like a weird like career, like really commit to it, except the dude I was apprenticing with like kind of went crazy, dude. And I never really did get to finish the process. No, I was way into cutting concrete, dude. Like I cut concrete for like 5 years. And then I had the nightmare of working I went from working vineyards and kitchens to working on putting together big semi trailers. Yeah, it's trippy how it works, right? All right, let's see. What do I got going on here? Wait. What'd you do, dude? Wait a second. I don't know. This Technic stuff's tricky. I think that's the deal. That the deal? Yeah. All right. But then I had the years of the 3 years of hell selling furniture in Malibu to celebrities when I just developed a gnarly drug problem just to deal with it. That was the worst. Like if I look back on my life, I go, my worst phase of life was selling furniture. God, that was miserable. That really was as bad as it could possibly get. Retail sales. Some people got it, some people don't, man. I don't. Yeah, like I remember when I was like when I got sober. So I got sober when I turned 40, right? Right on Island. So when I got sober, I was 40, right? And I remember prior like when I turned 40, because I turned 40 still like out of my mind. I remember being like, it's over. Like life is over. It's like game over, man. And I had no idea that life was just getting started. Like for me, my life didn't really begin till I turned 40. And I didn't realize that that meant 5 years after that I was gonna have Owl. All right. What time is it? Oh, we're an hour. I don't think I got another bag. But I'll keep going. Maybe. Sure. I don't think it's too crazy. Like that's the interesting thing about it is I didn't like I basically had to start my life over when I was 40. You know, getting sober because I had nothing going for me, right? All I had going for me was I knew how to like be a carpenter. That was about it. And then I excelled once I got sober. Like I was able to like excel in carpentry, and then the whole YouTube thing happened. Like talk about total reinvention. Then the YouTube thing happened, and boom, dude. It's so yeah, like I think like on a certain level, like I've been super afraid of how I was going to deal with my parents' financial situation on a level the last year. Cause I've been really helping them out, dude. Like, which has been kind of gnarly, dude, right? Like, I mean, it's super blessing that I could, but like a gnarly burden. I had to take on some gnarly debt to like help my folks out, man, And it's it was a lot of like it's been a lot of like pressure, but now that we're here, now that it's all sort of like resolved itself, I'm like, okay, I can pull this off. It was gnarly how like it's so gnarly how fleeced my folks were getting by the health insurance people. Like that's the crazy stuff, man. And they believed in they were like it's weird. They were like your classic 60s hippies rebels, but they believed in the system at the end, and the system totally took advantage of my folks. Like they got wiped out in that tech bubble crash. And then just the later part of their life, they just like the last couple years was just them just getting crushed by like insurance. All right, wait a second. I don't really, this is so confusing. All right, so it's there. Okay. That, and so, just that is an interesting. It's just trippy, man. I like it's funny because I like the one blessing I have is I really don't believe in the system on that level. Like towards the end of their life, I remember having conversations with my dad and being like I don't get how you believe in the system at this point. Like they've taken full advantage of you. But he did, dude. And I think it was just a lot of like trying to make it happen with I have a whole theory about like why the boomers have been getting so thrashed for years and years, man. And they really have, like, the boomers, everyone makes it out like the boomers are like, but they've been getting brutalized, man. And you know why it is because they almost pulled it off. They got close. I'm convinced they really did levitate the Pentagon when they in the 60s. I don't know if you guys ever saw that when they were trying to levitate the Pentagon when they put their hands around it and did all that crazy stuff. I'm convinced they did it, dude. I'm convinced they raised the Pentagon just enough where that's why they got crazy and just started like blasting them and stuff, dude. All right, let's see. This is nuts. What am I doing here? These Technic things are crazy. I don't even know how they figure this stuff out, man. What? Okay, bam. All right. Okay. So yeah, it's like there's a lot of resolution right now, which is good. I feel like it's there's a lot of clarity, dude. My dad's at peace, dude. I'm at peace. I mean, it's kind of gnarly, dude. Like it's trippy. Owl and I were talking. He was like, I was super bummed. He's like, Dad, G-Pod didn't even get to come over. I didn't even get to get the chance to show him the animals. Like they literally moved up here like 2 months ago. Like it just was hardly any time, man. And like my dad never was feeling that well to like come over and visit. So it's and I don't. It's weird, dude. Life's a trip, dude. So yeah, I have a lot of like positive energy from this whole thing. Like I do feel for the first time in a long time like a weird clarity about it all that I haven't felt in years, dude. Like years. Like my wife sort of resolved some stuff that was going on with her recently, which is like a super relief. That's solved. And you know, I do got some gnarly stuff going on with the IRS, but whatever, dude. Those dudes are just those dudes. What are you gonna do, right? All right. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's just getting all like complicated here. And I gotta focus. This looks like a little bit of focusing. I don't know what I'm making. Some sort of gizmo. A gizmo, yo. And so Owl and I are gonna go. We're gonna go out in the desert tomorrow or Tuesday and go rock hounding. Oh, Owl's first batch of tumbled obsidian came out really nice, dude. Like we just put a bunch of Amazonite in. Owl's gonna get his rock hustling game on. Yo, what's up, political gamer? Goes to show how true Bible is. Says we do more in the way the heathens. We don't mourn the way the heathens do. Nah, not at all, man. We celebrate life, dude. We celebrate life, right? No, I have a lot of gratitude right now. It's weird. It was funny, like talking to some of the people over they were like the hospice people were totally tripped out, like how like what like when I talked to the final gal the other day who had to come over to pronounce them, she was like, "Oh, dude, like we were super stoked on you guys. We wanted to like hang out." They were like stoked to like that we were like the new family they were gonna like work with. You know? They were like, "Wow, that was quick." I go, "Yeah, that's how we roll." Because we had like a sense of humor about it all. Wait a minute, dude. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold the phones, dude. Wait, I did something wrong. There's supposed to be something else here. Hold the phones. I think there's supposed to be one right there. No. We don't mourn like the heathens do, right? No, we don't, man. No, we don't. All right. Wow, that was confusing. This is going to be one of those. I hope I didn't mess up along the way. A lot of parts here, dude. I don't know if I got the wheels to make it all the way through this bag. It's oh, look at that. It's all going to link together right there. Okay. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? All right, wait. Okay. What happened there, dude? What's going on? Look at that. The light brick. Yo. All right. Light brick. Interesting to see how that all plays into what we're doing here. Oh, complicated parts. Boy, oh boy, dude. Let's see. I got 15 minutes left. So, yeah, we do not mourn like the heathens, man. There's some weird energy floating around out there too right now, man. I've been definitely trying to avoid it. Like some real weird energy. But that's why I got to get this other channel going. I just got fully like side angled, dude, with my gear didn't show up. But it's gonna be okay. Yeah, a lot of weird energy floating around. I feel like my energy's cleaner than it's been in a long time. My garden's killing it, dude. Like the garden, if that's like an indicator of where things are, like it's doing really well. I mean, I'm probably about to. I probably got and have to do some battle with some stuff pretty soon here, dude. But my plan has generally worked for keeping the critters out, like the big ones. I sense I might have an earwig infestation coming pretty soon, though. I've been noticing a lot of little earwigs around, which sucks. I hate earwigs, but I don't fear them. I'm gonna just give them soy sauce and vegetable oil and soy sauce for all my earwig friends. Vegetable and soy sauce for all my earwig friends. But my strawberries are doing really well, and I didn't get any last year, so that's exciting. I'm pretty pumped on that. I didn't get any. Like I didn't get any. All my strawberries got devastated last year, and my peas are coming up. Like as I'm talking about it, I'm like, I need to go stand guard right now. And I got this baby gopher snake in the garden, dude. So rad, dude. There absolutely is some weird energy out there right now. Yeah, super gnarly. It's the total beast. The beast is tricked a lot of people lately. I think it's the contract. I've been warning. I warned about the contract like a year, like October 10th. I said, man, watch out. Gnarly contract being written. You don't want any part of it. Yeah, there's some bad energy roaming around right now. But no, but back to the garden thing. The garden has been a source of like inspiration. No, I don't want to say inspiration, meditation. I don't know, man. I had a new batch of radishes coming up. I got my wife's making some crazy radish soup tomorrow. I'm pretty interested about that. And I'm starting a bunch of seedlings. It's all kind of coming together. And I'm just super stoked that my plan seems to be working as of yet. My whole garden defense system seems to actually be like working. I don't want to jinx myself, but it's been going pretty. Oh, so anyway, I got the new little baby gopher snake in the garden. Jimmy the gopher snake is it's the second time I've seen him. He had a full like stash out under one of the strawberry bushes. And I chased him out of there because I thought it was a mouse house. And then he popped up. And then I saw him again the other day. He was stashed out under a pot. He's a pretty little snake. I'm super stoked on him because nothing better than having like a pet gopher snake in the garden. That'll help with some critter control. And then there's all these crazy big fat like psychedelic sparkly blue lizards this year, like that are really like in like lizard like Mardi Gras mode, if you know what I mean. Like they're really like exceptionally like pretty. All right, let's see. What do we got going on here? Oh, what do we got? We got this. don't quite understand what I got going on here. Wait a minute, dude. All right. Okay. These things are so crazy. I don't even. All right. Okay. Okay. How does the I don't get how it gets down to the I really feel like I did something wrong there. It's not pushing like it's supposed to. Oh, okay. I think I know what's going on here. Let me see. See, I feel like there's something missing. I better figure that out before I move too far into this deal. I don't even know if I could undo it to get back to it. All right, that's what it says. All right, well, I don't know. Always glad to catch a live one. Can't wait to see the finish of this set. Yeah, this set's kind of gnarly, dude. I'm sort of tripped out by it. I don't know if I got the next. I don't think I got the wheels in me to finish this number bag up. Let's see. No, dude. I don't get how that's gonna. All right. I think that's how that works. Maybe. Yeah, that's too much, man. I gotta do gears and stuff. No, I don't. Oh, I gotta build an engine. No, I don't have that. I'm gonna pull out right now, you guys. Well, there we are. We got something going on. I don't know what. If I don't know if what's the front, or I guess this would be the front is over here. This must be the back. There's the light. It's not. Doesn't seem as like bomber as it should be. There we go. Just need a little bow bow. Hit you with your laser beam. All right. Hey, thank Carooster Cactus. Thank you for the bricks. I appreciate the bricks. We'll be back. I think we'll be back what's tomorrow night? Sunday night? Yeah, Sunday night's our normal like night to do this. So we'll be back Sunday night with some bricking. So keep on bricking, and this is minifigure illusion. Keep the bricks a clicking out there on Spaceship Earth and Brickship Earth, and we'll be back tomorrow night with more bricks. Thank you for hanging out with me. Appreciate all of you.